Imagine this: every morning, without thinking, you flush something away that could hold the secret to catching one of the deadliest cancers long before it takes hold. Not a blood test, not a scan, not a trip to the hospital, just a small sample of something most people never give a second thought to. Scientists are now discovering that inside that everyday bathroom routine lies a powerful clue, one that might finally give us an edge against a disease that has long struck in silence and with devastating force. This is not science fiction. It's happening right now, in labs across the world, where researchers are turning to the human gut and its trillions of tiny inhabitants to crack one of medicine's toughest puzzles: pancreatic cancer. Known for years as the silent killer, this form of cancer often goes unnoticed until it's far too advanced to treat effectively. By the time symptoms appear, the disease has usually spread, and treatment options are limited. The body gives few warnings, and those it does give, fatigue, slight digestive discomfort, unexplained weight loss, are so common they are easily brushed off as stress or aging. But what if the earliest signs were not in the blood or the pancreas itself, but in the gut, quietly recorded in the balance of bacteria living inside us? The idea might sound strange at first. Bacteria? In our gut? Why would they matter when it comes to a cancer that starts deep in the abdomen, far from the intestines? But the truth is, the human body is not just a collection of organs working in isolation. It is a vast, interconnected system where everything influences everything else. The pancreas, which helps break down food and control blood sugar, connects directly to the digestive tract. When something goes wrong there, ripples spread through the gut. And living in that gut, in numbers that outnumber our own cells, are bacteria, microscopic organisms that play a surprisingly large role in how we feel, how we digest, and even how we fight disease. These bacteria are not just passive passengers. They form a complex community, a living ecosystem that responds to every change in our health. When cancer begins to grow in the pancreas, this community shifts. Some species vanish. Others multiply. The overall diversity, the richness of different bacterial types, drops. It's like a forest losing its variety of trees, replaced by a single invasive plant. Scientists can now detect these shifts using advanced genetic tools that read the DNA of bacteria in a stool sample. They don't need to grow the bacteria in a lab. They can extract and analyze the genetic material directly, building a profile of who is living in the gut and in what numbers. What makes this even more powerful is the use of artificial intelligence. Machines can now study these bacterial profiles and learn to recognize patterns that the human eye would never catch. Trained on thousands of samples, these systems can tell the difference between someone with early-stage pancreatic cancer and someone completely healthy, based solely on the makeup of their gut microbes. It's not perfect yet, but the accuracy is rising fast, and the potential is enormous. Imagine a future where a simple at-home test, no more complicated than a pregnancy kit, could alert you to a hidden danger years before symptoms appear. That future may be closer than we think. But this is not just about one disease. The gut microbiome, the full collection of microbes in the digestive system, is emerging as a central player in human health. It influences everything from mental well-being to immune function, from skin conditions to heart disease. And cancer, it turns out, leaves a fingerprint here long before it shows up on a scan. Pancreatic cancer is just the beginning. The same methods are being tested for bowel cancer, liver disease, and even neurological disorders. The gut is proving to be a mirror, reflecting the state of the entire body in real time. One of the biggest challenges in medicine has always been timing. Too often, diseases are caught only after they've caused damage. By then, treatment is harder, recovery is less likely. Early detection changes everything. It shifts the balance from fighting a full-blown illness to stopping it before it starts. For pancreatic cancer, this could mean the difference between life and death for thousands of people every year. And the best part? The tool for detection is already in reach. It doesn't require expensive equipment or invasive procedures. It uses something we all produce, every day, without effort. Of course, this doesn't mean everyone should start saving their stool samples just yet. The science is still in development. These tests are not available in clinics, and they need to be validated across different populations, diets, and lifestyles. What works in one country may not work in another. Gut bacteria are shaped by what we eat, where we live, the medications we take, even the air we breathe. A universal test must account for all of that. But the progress so far is promising. Studies from different corners of the world have found similar patterns. Certain bacteria go up, others go down, and the overall balance tilts in a predictable way when pancreatic cancer is present. What's even more fascinating is that the relationship between cancer and bacteria may not be one way. It's not just that cancer changes the gut. The gut may also influence cancer. Some bacteria produce chemicals that reduce inflammation. Others can damage DNA or interfere with the immune system. In some cases, they might even help tumors grow. This means the microbiome could be both a warning system and a participant in the disease process. That opens up another possibility. Not just detecting cancer earlier, but preventing it by shaping a healthier gut environment through diet, probiotics, or targeted therapies. This new understanding is changing how scientists view the human body. We are no longer seen as just a collection of human cells. We are ecosystems, made up of human and microbial life working together. When that ecosystem is in balance, we thrive. When it's disrupted, disease can follow. This shift in thinking is leading to a revolution in medicine, one that looks beyond symptoms and organs to the invisible world inside us. It's a world that has been overlooked for too long, hidden from view, misunderstood as mere germs. But these microbes are not invaders. They are partners, evolved alongside us for thousands of years, helping us digest food, train our immune system, and protect against harmful pathogens. The idea of using stool samples for cancer screening might seem unglamorous, even a little gross, to some. But medicine has always advanced by looking where others refuse. Blood, urine, saliva, once considered waste, now form the basis of countless diagnostic tests. Stool is simply the next frontier. And unlike blood draws or imaging scans, it can be collected easily, safely, and repeatedly, making it ideal for regular monitoring. Over time, a person's microbial profile could be tracked like a fingerprint, showing changes long before any physical symptoms arise. Public awareness is growing, too. More people are learning about the importance of gut health, thanks to the popularity of probiotics, fermented foods, and discussions about digestive wellness. But this goes far beyond trendy diets. This is about using the gut as a diagnostic window into the deepest parts of the body. It's about turning routine waste into a powerful medical tool. And it's about giving people a chance, real, tangible hope, against a disease that has felt unbeatable for too long. The road ahead is still long. More research is needed. Large-scale clinical trials must confirm what early studies suggest. Regulatory bodies will need to approve new tests. Doctors will need to learn how to interpret microbial data. And patients will need access to affordable, reliable screening. But the foundation is being built. Every discovery, every algorithm, every stool sample analyzed brings us closer to a future where pancreatic cancer is no longer a death sentence, but a preventable condition caught in time. And so, the next time you go about your morning routine, consider this: what you flush away might one day save your life. It sounds unbelievable, maybe even absurd. But so did the idea that tiny invisible organisms could cause disease, or that machines could read our genes, or that computers could outthink doctors. Science moves forward not by sticking to what is comfortable, but by exploring what is overlooked. And sometimes, the most powerful answers come from the most unexpected places. The future of medicine may not be found in a high-tech lab or a sterile operating room. It might be right there, in the bathroom, waiting to be seen. Thanks for watching. If you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss the next one. See you in the next video.